Alright, what's up guys? I got another Gravekeeper deck profile for you. Um I'm just gonna go on with it. You guys see my profile videos. I make plenty of Gravekeeper profile videos, but I'm just gonna show you a quick video of March 2019 Gravekeeper's deck profile. This is mostly for Sky Strikers and True Dracos. Um, all the other decks are piece of cake, Salomon Great, Thunder Dragons, and then the rest of the decks are just challenge decks. You win and lose them. You can't win them all, but this is highly against for Sky Strikers and True Dracos. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with the deck profile. Running triple commandant. Um, just discard him, add Necro Valley, or he can beat your 21 beat sick. Uh, triple recruiter, who's our searcher for the deck. You can search about any Gravekeeper that's in the deck. But it's got to be 1500 or less defense, so don't go grabbing everything. Uh, just two Headmans. This is our Monster Reborn for Gravekeepers, but it has to be level 4 Gravekeeper monster. So good combos with him with Descendant and our Spiritualist. Just two Spiritualists just to get in the fusion. Other than that, she's a 2000 defense and 2000 attack with Necro Valley on the field. Just one Descendant, one Heretic, and one Spy. Uh, Still doing a little bit of testing, but so far they've been working perfectly like this. Uh, Very good against going against Sky Strikers. He can't be popped. No way, no how. So they get a little trouble going against him. My triple Necro Valley. This is the heart of the deck. This is what gets the deck going. So without Necro Valley, this deck ain't nothing. So make sure you do what you can to keep this deck on the field. I mean, this card on the field. Increases the monsters by 500 attack and defense. Stops the graveyard from banishing and from monsters being reborn from that graveyard. So very good field spell card. Running triple Necro Valley Throne. This is our Rhoda. This is our double summon for Gravekeepers. So you want to max that out in the deck. Triple Pot of Extravagance. It's either we do or we don't use our extra deck, but most of the times that I've been running this card, works perfectly fine. I'm always also left with at least one fusion because the other two are banished. But in case in case all three of them are banished for some reason, there's no need that you need the extra deck. We were only given one extra deck monster anyways. So other than that, the deck can run fine without it. This is our Pot of Greed actually. I took out Card of Demise, Pot of Duality. This is works perfectly fine for me. Running two Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. This is a lockdown to stop the opponent from special summoning monsters. One Regeki and one Royal Tribute. That's all we need. That's all for my spells. For the traps, we're running triple Tombs. This is the counter card, but you have to control a Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper monster in order for this to go through. But it's good. You don't have to pay 1500 or 2000, whatever. Then we run triple Infinite Impermanence. Since we don't run hand traps, we do run the trap card version of it. And it works actually fine in this deck. Can't be called by the grave, so that's good news. Then we run triple strike. Just trying to stop everything that's effect. We don't want any of it to go through, any effect monsters to go through with it. Special summoning, for Pendulum Magicians and all that stuff. I do recommend when you're going against Dracos or Sky Strikers, you really don't need the strikes. Definitely not. So here goes three that you can replace for. One Solemn Warning, one Solemn Judgment, two Storming Mirror Forces for the just in case moment that you have to get attacked directly. But it's always good for backup. And just one Necro Valley Temples, which gets Necro Valley back from the graveyard and decreases your opponent's monster's attack and defense by 500, I believe. That's for that. For my extra deck, see, we got this Sky Striker, Ace, K9, High-End Kagari. The reason I chose these three, one, because I have him, but I have her, but whatnot. I want to make sure my monster attacks. Uh, make sure no spells go into the graveyard because that's how Sky Strikers work. Is at least if they have 3 or more spells in the graveyard, so just make sure there's nothing in there, and make sure they take nothing out. Uh, you could cite in the bells or whatnot against them. Bell actually works fine against Sky Strikers, but yeah, that's my extra deck. One Warlord and one Boral Sword. And then we run triple Supernaturalist. So it's either a hit or miss with Extravagance. But other than that, this ratio of Gravekeeper Fusion is pretty legit. One Wee Witch Apprentice, that's all you really need is a fusion. And the Wee Witch, if they don't get banished, that's perfect. The Last Warrior Returning Alive. And the Raid Rider Ultimo Falco. If you don't notice, I play Waking the Dragons in this deck almost all the time. So you hit my back row, you're gonna get face to face with those two. Utopia, Lightning, and Utopia. Pretty much standard. One Exciton and one Cowboy. That's your Xyz materials. I was thinking of adding, well, not really adding, but if I didn't play the Sky Striker, going against Sky Strikers, I can pretty much replace them for Tornado Dragon or something like that. But go ahead for the side deck. We are using Cherries. Cherries for Sky Strikers. Although Draco does not use an extra deck, that's perfectly fine. We have the materials for them, but this is definitely mostly for Sky Strikers because we're going to get rid of those Sky Strikers sooner or later. Here we go for the Spear mode. This is just for big boards, you know, decks like Cyber Dragon, Pendulum Magicians, anything that brings out boards, you know, Gold Key if anybody's still playing them, Spirals if anybody's still playing them, um, the new Blue Eyes, you know, anything with guard dragons, we're ready for you. We got, we got 2 balls for you. So, then we got the Prinkatops, the Dino Wrestler Prinkatops. You can't go out with this being in the side, man. It's a really good side card. Then we run the triple evenly match, which is very good against Dracos. 2 Waken the Dragons. It's pretty much how I play it. I might just take one out. I don't know yet, but he's been working fine going game 2. 2 Witches Strike just for the Pendulum Magicians. And any deck that I go against that likes to negate stuff. Cyber Dragons. Witches Strike come in handy, you know. Low key be facing them counter parry decks, but I think Witches Strike should be everyone's side deck card. Masker Restrict, we only run 1, but I was thinking of taking on maybe a Witcher Cherries or maybe running another Masker Restrict for the 2 Draco matchup, which is a most likely thing I'm going to be doing. But as for that, that's my new Gravekeeper deck profile. Hopefully you guys like that one. Just comment on the comments below, like, and subscribe. Thank you.